Welcome back to another Southwest Michigan Railfan 4618 video. Today, Amtrak 4609 Productions lets me join him for a special one-off collaboration. Today, we're taking a look at the Amtrak Michigan corridors, the three key routes that deliver scenic views, high-speed rail, and some Railfan hotspots.
Amtrak operates three major state-supported routes across the state of Michigan: the Wolverine, the Blue Water, and the Pierre Marquette. All three start in Chicago, but each ends up in a different part of the state: Pontiac, Port Huron, and Grand Rapids, respectively. These routes are a mix of historic main lines and modern infrastructure, and today they move thousands of riders daily while offering plenty for railfans to see.
The Wolverine service is the busiest of the three Michigan services. Running 3 round trips a day, it connects Chicago to Detroit and Pontiac. This route uses parts of the old Michigan Central line, and if you're looking for speed, this is the one to see. It's one of the few places outside of the Northeast Corridor where Amtrak hits 110 miles an hour along with the Lincoln Service Corridor. This section of the Michigan line between Porter, Indiana and Kalamazoo, Michigan is where trains reach 110, and yes, it's as fast as it sounds. The Wolverine has a rich backstory. Before Amtrak, this was part of the New York Central's territory, home to trains like the Twilight Limited. Even when Penn Central took over, this corridor stayed busy. When Amtrak was formed in 1971, it continued the legacy, slowly rebuilding it to a modern high-speed line.
Next is the Blue Water, running once daily between Chicago and Port Huron. It passes through towns like East Lansing, Flint, and plenty of rural stretches. Originally, this route extended into Canada as the International Limited, a joint service with Via Rail. That ended in 2004, but the Blue Water remains a favorite for travelers and a hidden gem for catching intercity trains in action inside of quiet Michigan towns. Railfans will love East Lansing Station, just steps away from Michigan State University. The platforms are often filled with students heading home, giving the station a unique energy. Plus, there's great sight lines for filming chargers arriving and departing with venture cars in tow.
The Pierre Marquette is a singular round trip between Chicago and Grand Rapids, but what it lacks in frequency, it makes up for in scenery. Running along parts of the former Pierre Marquette Railway, this route is especially beautiful near St. Joseph in Holland, where it hugs the Lake Michigan shoreline. This service used to run with superliners, but with the arrival of the new venture coaches, the superliners were put back into the Chicago yard pool.
Michigan's corridors offer a mix of modern and classic stations. The Detroit New Center Station is like an old Amshack, but it's close to the site of the historic Michigan Central Station, which is now being renovated by the Ford Motor Company. Ann Arbor, Dearborn, and Kalamazoo have more developed facilities, while Bangor and Durand are true time capsules.
Between Porter, Indiana and Kalamazoo, Amtrak operates on a stretch of track known as the Amtrak-owned Michigan Line. Upgraded to support a 110-mile-per-hour operation, that makes it one of the only handful of places in the U.S. where you can film high-speed passenger rail outside of the East Coast.
All three Michigan routes run with Siemens SC44 chargers. The coaches are either classic Am fleets or the new venture cars, which feature bright LED lighting, automated doors, and more modern designs. Catching the transition from old to new makes for some fun shots trackside. Michigan state government and Amtrak have poured money into these routes, especially the Wolverine. With news emerging about new construction, Albion to Dearborn will receive 110-mile-an-hour trackage. Signal upgrades, station improvements, and the corridor enhancements were other enhancements made by Amtrak and the Michigan Department of Transportation. There's also talk of additional frequencies and new equipment. The future of Midwest Rail has arrived.
Amtrak's Michigan corridors are an amazing blend of speed, history, and variety. Whether you're into high-speed action, small-town stations, or capturing sleek new rolling stock, these routes have something for everyone. It's known as one of the few places where legacy and modernity run side by side, and for Amtrak rail fans, that's as good as it gets. Thanks for watching this Southwest Michigan Railfan 4618 production. If you like this deep dive into the Michigan Amtrak corridors, give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to drop a comment with your favorite Michigan Railfan spot. Catch you next time.